Hi everyone! Welcome back to our English Story channel. It's great to see you again. Today we have a new story for you. It's called At the Park. First, we will listen to the story. After that, we will learn some new words from the story. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Hi, my name is Anna. This morning I woke up early. The sun was shining through my window and the sky was bright blue. I could hear birds singing outside. The air looked fresh and clean. I thought, today is a perfect day to go to the park. I put on my light green blouse, my favorite jeans, and comfortable walking shoes. I made a small sandwich and poured hot coffee into a paper cup. Then I left my apartment and started walking toward the park. The park was only 10 minutes away. On the way, I passed a bakery. The smell of fresh bread and cakes filled the street. I smiled and kept walking. Soon I reached the park gate. A big sign said, "Welcome to Green Hill Park." I stopped for a moment at the gate and looked inside. I saw tall trees, bright flowers, and people walking along the paths. I could hear children laughing in the distance. I took a deep breath and walked in. The grass was bright green and soft under my feet. Colorful flowers were everywhere, yellow, red, pink, and purple. The petals moved gently in the wind. Bees flew from flower to flower, collecting pollen. On my left, there was a playground. Children were running, playing on the swings, and sliding down the slide. Their parents sat on benches nearby, talking and smiling. I waved at a little girl who waved back at me. I followed a narrow path lined with tall trees. The leaves made a quiet, rustling sound above my head. In the middle of the park, I saw a large fountain. Water sprayed into the air and sparkled in the sunlight. The gentle sound of the water made me feel calm. I found an empty bench near the fountain and sat down. I opened my coffee cup and took a slow sip. It was warm, sweet, and comforting. Around me, people were jogging, walking their dogs, and taking photographs. A group of friends sat on the grass having a picnic. I could smell fresh bread, fruit, and cheese from their basket. After finishing my sandwich, I walked toward the pond. Ducks were swimming slowly in the water. A little boy was feeding them breadcrumbs. The ducks quickly swam over and ate the crumbs, making small splashes with their beaks. I sat on another bench near the pond and took out my notebook. I began to write about everything I saw and heard: the sound of water, the smell of flowers, the laughter of children, and the warm sunlight on my face. I felt peaceful, as if time was moving slowly. I stayed in the park for almost 2 hours. Sometimes I closed my eyes and listened to the fountain. Sometimes I watched the clouds slowly move across the sky. Before I left, I walked past a man playing a guitar under a tree. His music was soft and gentle. A few people stopped to listen. Some even dropped coins into his guitar case. When I reached the exit gate, I turned around to look at the park one more time. It was full of life, color, and happiness. I smiled and thought, I will come back again very soon.
Now, let's learn some useful words from the story. Listen carefully, repeat after me, and try to remember them. Let's go.
Park meaning a public place with grass, trees, and paths for people to relax or play. Example, we went to the park on Sunday. Practice, I like to go to the park. Bench. Meaning, a long seat for several people, usually outside. Example, we sat on a bench near the fountain. Practice, I am sitting on a bench. Tree. Meaning, a tall plant with a trunk, branches, and leaves. Example, there are many trees in the park. Practice, the tree is very tall. Fountain, meaning, a structure that sends water into the air. Example, the fountain looks beautiful in the park. Practice, I like the fountain. Playground, meaning, an area with equipment for children to play. Example, the children are playing at the playground. Practice, the playground is fun. Path, meaning, a small road for walking or cycling. Example, we walked along the path by the lake. Practice, I walk on the path. Picnic, meaning, a meal eaten outside, usually in a park. Example, we had a picnic on the grass. Practice, let's have a picnic. Lake, meaning, a large area of water surrounded by land. Example, ducks are swimming in the lake. Practice, the lake is calm. Duck, meaning, a bird that swims and quacks. Example, I saw ducks in the water. Practice, the duck is cute. Flower, meaning, the colorful part of a plant. Example, there are many flowers in the garden. Practice, the flower is beautiful.
Thank you for watching. Did you like the story? Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and write a comment to practice your English. Tell us, what is your favorite thing to do at the park? See you in the next video. Bye-bye.